Rave it, baby.
Oh, you still have your spear. That's nice.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to spear a coyote.
Oh no. Well, that's a good way to start. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Gravy, baby. As we wait for Drew, you got to give us the salacious details of this coyote drama you got going on.
We have another den somewhere close.
You're gonna have to you're gonna go spear it.
Yeah, I had to chase a dog out of the yard. This is my trusty spear because I feel great about it.
Yeah,
I feel like I could spear. I could spear somebody and I can keep them off me. But I could get close enough to be like, "Hey, get out of here! Don't eat my chickens and my goats." And that's where I'm at with it. We got another. Huh?
I'm just laughing at you. I hope. Do you think we could get Paint Monkey to paint you as a dude chasing a coyote with a spear?
Maybe
barefoot for sure. Barefoot, hair flowing in the wind. Yeah. Can you just scare him? What are you gonna do after you spear him? You just gonna stab him and leave? Just kill a father? A father of 14 or something?
There's a bunch of them. So I figure if they ever were to hop the fence, however, they can jump. Like some bitches can jump. So they might, but I don't know, man. I hear I'm getting shocked on the fence all the time. So I'm not necessarily sure what the chances of me ever getting into a coyote fight is actually, but I'm sure it's possible it could come one day. And when it does, I'm ready to spear a motherfucker.
Coyote fighting, huh?
DJ is on about spearing a coyote. Ever since he's got that spear, he's changed. You've changed, DJ. You're different now. You're spear guy.
Well, no, before it was going to be just a pitchfork. That's all I had was a pitchfork.
Yeah, I think Bobby bought him the spear because he heard the pitchfork clang. Remember, he was going to pitchfork one and then use it to beat other ones to death with?
Yeah. But now I can just spear one, it'll run away. Then spear the next one. Just go down the line spearing them.
You just leave your mark like real.
Norman, I got to be honest. It's a podcast. Sometimes you got to take the other side. I don't think he's changed at all. I think he's really just self-actualizing since there's definitely, I hear you, there's a pre and post spear DJ, but it's not a change as much as it's a self-actualization.
Is that what it is? You have just become one with the spear that was inside you this whole time?
A man, one with the spear.
Yeah. Growing into myself, gaining accessories.
And we support you. Today's episode sponsored by Kevlar, whatever it's called. That won't stop a blade, will it, DJ? You'd be a man who knows.
Kevlar?
Yeah.
I guess it depends on what it is, what kind of blade it is.
That spear, the spear you own, would a Kevlar vest stop that spear that you have right next to you?
Probably.
Yeah. I mean, for that, all you really need is chainmail, right? Isn't that what the knights wore to kind of not get stabbed with spears? Isn't that the whole point?
Yeah.
Nice.
That sounds accurate. I know they wore it, and I assume that's why. It could be because they got like way more fair lady pussy if they wore a chainmail, because it does look badass. It'd be funny if it didn't do anything, like
the wigs.
Mythbusters. Turns out chainmail doesn't stop anything. You can get a paperclip through this shit. It's nothing.
Actually, you probably could get a paperclip through it because it's to stop the blade. So I think you probably still get pierced, but not stabbed all the way. That's what the coyotes need. They need chainmail.
Buddy, if I see a fucking coyote in chainmail, I'm leaving America. That's scarier than fascism.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna
Yeah.
go Lord of the Flies style and just cut the head off and put it on a pike, and just to kind of send a message to the rest of them. But I
That's a
think
possibility.
I think the electricity helps. I think the electric fence is a game changer for sure.
Yeah. There's like all this baby deer around too. They're like moving. Dude, have you ever seen the aftermath of a coyote attack on like a baby deer? It's like they eat their face. They eat their faces.
Yeah, that's probably the most tender meat. Baby deer face.
Ugh, fucking gnarly, dude.
I feel like the whole thing's pretty tender. I mean, it's all baby organs, baby skin, baby.
Yeah, but imagine the most tender of the most tender, you know?
Oh yeah, like baby cheeks. You know how when you see a baby, you want to bite their
Yes.
cheeks? Maybe that's
Uh-huh.
it. Maybe that's her.
And you eat pig cheek because it's tender. That's why people eat the pig cheek.
Jowls. Let me get
Man,
some of those pink.
I'd love some pig jowls right about now.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. If I saw a coyote in chainmail eating a baby deer's face, I might think it's like a sign of some sort. Instead of just being afraid of that specific coyote, I might be like, well, the devil's back. That's definitely some pale horse shit, you know?
You know, I was thinking a lot about the devil this weekend. I feel like the devil's branding was projected onto him. You can't be like the sin guy and then your symbol is an upside down cross. It's like, I just do what you do, but the opposite. That just seems like the lack of creativity just seems Christian. Is that too rude to say? I think that's what
definitely like most Christian things, real narcissistic of them. But at the same time, I've always said this about devil worshiping in general. It's so odd because he comes from the book. It's like if you believe in him, the only place you got him was from a book that says he's not a good dude. So I hear you, but it's almost like he is obsessed with Jesus, according to the lore we have about him, Carmen.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. I feel like if we're only taking one side of the story, I mean, something could be said about, you know, maybe the entity in this book that is seen as God was also just low-key didn't like that this person was like rising up about how things were being ran, and then he got kicked out and be villainized immediately and by somebody with bigger guns. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying
I think this is how Trump got elected. If everyone was playing devil's advocate, next thing you know, fucking we've rebranded Satan. I think your options are Satan's evil or it's all bullshit. I don't know if there's like a no. Like it all really happened, but
yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know, man. I just think the guy that's like invented,
Oh,
like the guy
man.
that's like all about sin would have a cooler logo at the very least, you know?
The pentagram's pretty sick.
Right, but
Yeah,
that was I feel like, but those are outsourced graphic designers trying to help him because it's so lame to just have an upside down cross.
Okay, but if I'm taking your point of view, then maybe the cross was foisted upon him, and then he went out and hired some people because he believes in worker rights, which is why he tried to overthrow heaven in the first place.
That's what
and
I'm
came
saying.
up with a sick upside down pentagram.
That's what I'm saying.
That's clearly what me and DJ are saying. That's not what you're saying.
I'm thinking like an upside down cross means more like, hey man, I'm against crucifying the Savior. I'm anti that. I'm anti crucifixion.
I'm anti-sacrificing yourself for the good of some notion that's bullshit in the first place.
Yeah.
I think he was in love with Jesus. I think they were lovers.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Maybe that's really why he got kicked out.
And he begged him not to kill himself for his father.
He did. It was like, yeah, dude. He was like, dude, listen, don't die.
The last temptation.
Right. Yeah.
And then when he was so sad when he saw him on the thing, he like whispered in that Roman's ear to spear him in the side. He's like, please take him out of his misery. So it's really a love story. Star-crossed. Very Romeo and Juliet.
Isn't it though? Isn't it though? Honestly,
Isn't it always?
Isn't it always about two
bros. Who
Pros
just
and
want to
bros.
hang out and the world don't want him to. And that reminds me of a story from the news, Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein. I feel like sometimes people like women, you guys don't understand. Sometimes two men love each other.
Okay, let's clip that out and put out the new
Sometimes two men. Carmen, if you could please just hush for a second. Sometimes two men.
This is what happens when I'm
love
gone.
each other
Without
in a
any
way that
feminine
is...
energy in this space, it gets real Peter Thiel in here.
Mark, can you mute her, please? So sometimes when two men love each other, they can love each other romantically and it not be sexual.
Okay.
I'm doing a bit, but seriously, a quote that like is one of those things that I've known my whole life, but I needed to hear it put into words. This is true. I stopped doing the bit for this to explain something that I actually see. It's like someone said something like, a lot of straight men don't love women. They just love pussy.
Oh yeah, this is the pussy's a commodity thing. It feels
And then
good.
Once like I heard that, it was like it's like Bader Meinhof. You start seeing the same concepts. Like, damn, Anyway, I saw someone point out like a lot of men in that vein are in love with each other. They just prefer to fuck women, but they're totally in love with men. That's a very real phenomenon.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I think they're in love with each other.
Jeffrey
Absolutely.
and Trump?
Yeah.
Absolutely. No doubt.
I think they're non-sexual lovers.
That letter that came out.
That's the love letter.
Creepiest, weirdest. It was so weird.
Can we pull it up? I want to read it to everybody in case they haven't read it.
Sassy. It was such a sassy Broadway queen. He's such a sassy bitch now.
It was. And for the record, I'm not even calling them gay. Quite the opposite. No, but it was in fact quite sassy. Have you pulled it up, Carmen?
I'm looking.
I don't want to bring these two up inside the space of what we're talking about because it's so gnarly, but just as an example that most of our listeners will understand, and I've said this to them to their face, I've said it to them to their face on our podcast. Trey and Corey are in love with each other. They are just straight, so they can't consummate that relationship, even though this is a phenomenon that happens with good and bad people and everyone in between. I'm just saying that these two people who happen to be very bad are in love with each other.
Oh my God.
Did you find it?
I don't want to see. Everybody just wants to talk about it. They just let me see the fucking letter. I just want to read it.
I want you to read it. Like, I want you to act it out. When you see it, you'll know what I mean.
Okay.
I will say this, just for the record. As a person who is like, into conspiracies, I think it's weird that and yes, fucking Trump should be fucking held accountable for all that shit, and it should all come out and everybody should know and all that stuff. But placing it all at his feet, which I think is what's eventually going to happen, like they're just going to have to get rid of him because he's just such a lame duck that they can't do anything with it. You know what I mean? Which is great. And I'm not saying that, you know what I mean? They'll have to but laying it all on his feet is, man. It's also quite ironic that fucking so many of the grifter space that surrounds him, like the Dan Bongino's, now has to get out. He's like, I've ruined my reputation. All these people who have surrounded himself with this conspiracy that it's falling back on them is delicious. You know what I mean? Because they've muddied the waters too by just trying to say it was Democrats, which certainly Bill Clinton and these people have had their, hell, man, fucking the executor of fucking Epstein's will is Bill Gates' science advisor. So it's like, this thing is like, it goes into everything from Iran-Contra up till now and before to the beginning of the LSA. I mean, this thing is like crazy. But to just put it on one person's feet and shut the book is not in any way. It's not justice. It's not. But then again, they asked for it, so now they're getting it, and that's fun.
There's never going to be justice from my view for the victims. There's some justice happening, just like like whatever that guy's name is, Banjoni, I can't say his fucking name, Dan Banjo, and Cash Patel, they're getting justice because they deserve this. Right. I mean, I just sent it to you, I think.
Yeah. I mean, it's a blurry Instagram picture, right?
Yeah, well, it's all I can find.
Okay.
Which is weird.
Wait,
that's weird. We can't fucking find it.
That's what I'm saying. This is
Oh, DJ, put your hat on, dude. Literally, we're having trouble finding it. That's crazy. And when I type in Trump letter to me, it fills it in with Urdoch or some fucking foreign dignitary. It has That's so funny, dude.
It says it.
Well, the moment's past, Carmen. You can read it, but you don't have to do it.
The Wall Street Journal it isn't clear how the letter with Trump's signature was prepared. Inside the outline of the naked woman was a typewritten note styled in an imaginary conversation between Trump and Epstein, written in third person.
Yes.
There must be more to life than having everything, the note began. Yes, there is. But I won't tell you what it is, nor will I, since I also know what it is. We have certain things in common, Jeffrey, Donald exclaimed. Yes, we do, come to think of it. Donald says, enigmas never age. Have you noticed that? Jeffrey, as a matter of fact, it was clear to me the last time I saw you. Trump, a pal is a wonderful thing. Happy birthday, and may every day be another wonderful secret.
Carmen, that's a love.
Oh, creepy.
Producer Mark says the actual letter has not been published yet. That's why we can't find it.
Enigmas never age. It's may every day bring another wonderful secret. It's so
neither do
weird.
children, turns out. Which is also
you know
something
what I like these kids were fucking, Jeffrey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We keep enigman and they say the same age. Well, that was creepy. To be fair, the original line was creepy.
Yeah. Yeah. So, running so do you think it's possible it could be fake? I mean,
yeah, it's close.
Because here's my thing is I've never heard Donald Trump speak eloquently. So already the enigma
thing. He's used the word enigma. No, that's totally true. It's in a birthday book. Well, that book will be in the Smithsonian. Okay, that fucking book. It's 100%. A bunch of people wrote him letters. Alan Dershowitz, fucking dude, it is 100% real. It's 100% real. He's used the words enigma. He does talk like that. He's a sassy Broadway bitch. He's fucking. There's other letters in there. I'm telling y'all, it's real.
I'm with DJ, but I do think it could be fake. But I'm with DJ.
Either way, if he's, we're gonna find out because he sued everybody in the world like $10 billion. So there's gonna be a motion of discovery, and it's gonna come out. But I 100% believe that the DOJ had the book in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So
of course they did.
Estate. Yeah. It came from a state, so who knows what the fuck going on?
Can I make a lawyer point about this? That's I'm not gonna say bothered me, but it's just something that I keep thinking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we all kind of harp on. It's wild that these people are turning on Trump over this.
Why is that wild?
Because
there's more.
Let me break it down.
More money and more people worldwide, not just here, that are at stake.
But, and this is what I get at as far as like the lawyer thing. Whatever's in this file, it's probably mostly circumstantial evidence.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, let's say you literally believe there's a list, and DJ and I have discussed on here that like that's probably a shorthand way to just talk about the file, the evidence. Mm-hmm. Like there's no way. It's like that scene in The Wire where he slaps the guy for taking minutes. Mm-hmm. We're doing a goddamn criminal conspiracy enterprise, and this motherfucker's over here taking notes.
Mm-hmm.
You don't do that. So, like, I don't think the evidence is literally a list of names that Jeffrey Epstein wrote down.
Right.
It's a list of people who are implicated in this string of evidence that they've gathered. Well, most of that's going to be circumstantial. Human beings, women who were once girls, have claimed, numerous of them, to have been trafficked and been raped by Donald Trump. they exist. They've been talking about it, and everyone's like, well, you can't really believe a person, but then just like a piece of paper sways you. I'm glad they're turning on him, but it is wild to me. Wild that they believe these women would make that up and keep singing that story for years in spite of how it fucks up their life. But then they're just going to like let the government hand them a list and they'll be like, yeah, I guess Trump did it. I can't believe they're not immediately turning on everyone else and going, damn, they want Trump out of there. Like, it would be the easiest thing in the world for them. He said, Obama made this list. The idiot should have said, the deep state's after me. They would have carried him to town their shoulders and made him king right fucking then.
Yeah.
What's wild to me is that what is probably mostly circumstantial evidence, the only thing that gets my head past it is maybe there's actually a fucking video in there. Maybe there's
I think that's the thing is there's video.
Well, if that's fair. That's not circumstantial evidence.
And wait, what'd you say, DJ? I didn't hear you.
And there's also financial records. There's financial records.
We can make them up. You want financial records? I'll get you a tow. I'll get you a tow by 2 o'clock.
I think the thing is that the part of the base, that knows about Epstein knows too much, right? And
there's too in it. You mean?
Yeah, there's too much in it, and that was the whole.
You can lie to them about the economy. And they're like, okay, but you can't.
Right, exactly.
You can't trick them on this.
And also, like, and this is just a hypothesis. I don't know anything. Like, I have nothing to prove that this is, and I'm not part of it. But I think that there is a difference between what is the MAGA base and what is the America First movement. Like the MAGA base, like the Trumpers first are very, very different. Like these are mostly like boomers and like people who just like stay on. Like that's not necessarily like the Thomas Masseys and the libertarians and constitutionalists and the Republicans who didn't want to vote for fucking Trump to begin with. You know what I'm saying? So like the actual base of his people, I think, are a lot smaller than what people.
Yeah, I mean, you saw that at the fucking parade and all. Anytime there's an event that's just celebrating him, there's the numbers dwindle more and more.
Right. That's why I thought he was gonna lose, and then we didn't even have a primary.
Yeah. Right. Exactly. Watch that. But I think the reason why is because people know too much. People know there's just too much information out there, and his whole. And it's also at such a time where we're in such proximity with Israel being a standout thing and the people turning on them and feeling like the country is on, like that whole side of it, not the Trump first, but that faction of it. And also making a promise that like, oh yeah, when I get in, we're going to show you who is powerful. There's like this idea that the powerful are evil people who run things and everything else. And we're going to drain the swamp and we're going to expose that. We're going to get rid of these bad people who do all these things, right? You get that? And then you find out that this guy not only shuts it down, but he calls you a weakling for even being like, wait, what? Hold on. That's not a sufficient answer. Like that's just not good enough.
Well, you also got to remember there's people that are so far down to your point. There's people so far down this, they won't allow that. They can't. Their last decade of their lives have been them hardcore believing this thing, and then you can't. It's just like cheating on someone for 10 years and then trying to gaslight them and say that that's not what happened when they've been documenting it for the last 10 years. You know what I'm saying?
But he stay lying to him. I mean, DJ just voiced something that I've never heard anyone else voice, which is, why is this like, all right, so in our world, Andrew Schultz is taking a beating, as he deservedly so, where he's like, this dude, I voted for him and he lied to me.
What? Wait, what?
But he's also going, I voted for him and he lied to me, and I was tricked. And a lot of people are going like, how the fuck did you believe him in the first place? But DJ just voiced the difference there. Not Andrew Schultz. Andrew Schultz is a grifter. I'm just talking about that weird phenomenon of people being like, God damn, I think Trump's a liar. And the rest of us are going, how the fuck do you just now know that? DJ's the first person just now who I heard voice an explanation, which is like, it's the first time he's lying about something they know a goddamn thing about.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. To have all the evidence and then have someone tell you you're crazy. That's why do you even care about that? That's so stupid.
And then to botch the cover up so magnificently, so badly, like they completely, like you could have said anything. You could have hid the fact that, like, you know, you're saying that you're not in it, and then like 2 weeks later we're finding out no, Pam Bondi told you that you were in it. Like you knew that you were in it. And this entire time you were saying that you weren't in. Like either I'm in it and it's not that big of a deal, we're gonna continue flushing out and going after it, or just not say anything about it. But to just be like, yeah, we looked into it, there was nothing there, and then shut the case. Bold ass move, dog.
Well, that's why
it's also narcissistically bold to like know that you did hang out with Epstein and be like, yeah, but I ain't in there. Come on. There's no way that he got me. Like, that's wild. To the point that you like go out and tell people we've got to release this.
Yeah.
Right. Well, now because of this, now you're getting people who didn't even care as much to look into it, because now there's like,
give a fuck.
Yeah, well, like, yeah. Why would they care about exposing it? Because there's people even on the video of the prison that they put out, that there's the footage of the prison cell where nothing had been tampered with or whatever. Somebody got to the footage, got to the script of the footage, and was like, oh, there is a 4-hour chunk that's been taken out. There's 4 hours of this video. You can see it right here in the script. This has been imported into Adobe and then modified and then saved 9 times afterward. Like, so now you have people being
and
like,
you're saying that guy didn't care. Whoever figured it out, like he didn't care. And then now it's the front page of the Zeitgeist. So now that guy cares.
Right. I mean, why wouldn't you have done this when the footage first came out? You know what I'm saying?
Because he didn't give a shit. Right.
Yeah, he didn't care. So now you have people who don't give a shit looking into this, who have the resources / the means to find out new information if you're not going to give it to us.
Speaking of not giving a shit, and there might be a joke in here, but I've been obsessed with this like strange dichotomy of like, we're still seeing people say, well, you know, when we release it, the Clintons are going to be on there. And I just don't know how many both leftists and centrists and dibs and libs and progressive, like everyone left of center and even the center are like, okay, give up if the Clintons was fucking babies, that's fine.
They seem to think that we think there's no corruption anywhere else but there, and that's wild. That's fucking wild.
Well, this is what I keep thinking on. It's like they don't understand why they keep winning these elections. They are projecting their love of Trump on us. They think we care about our people like that. Dog, if we did, we'd have dog walked y'all in the elections. We hate these fucking people.
Yeah.
We hold our nose when we like, and in a weird way, it makes me jealous. I wish I cared about anyone outside of my friends and family the way they care about Donald Trump. It must, at least for a little while, feel really, really good to believe in someone like that.
Yeah.
Well, you got to think about it with the fall of interest in religion and I mean they need somebody to worship, and it's unfortunate that it's this.
And we do too, but instead of getting one, we're just miserable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's a big difference between the black pilled and the red pilled fucking conspiracies. It's like all the red pilled conspiracies, like somebody's gonna save you. And all the black pill, they're like, we're all doomed. It's like,
that's the difference.
You know, that's the big difference.
Yeah.
And they just muddied the water on it. But I will say this, and we don't have to talk about this all the time, but like, I will say this, that it scares me, it bothers me that they will lay this on Trump, and that they're making this, that the media is making this such a mega Trump thing. And the main reason why that is, like, J.D. Vance is not a good person. Like, the teal universe is not good. You're going to elevate, instead of these grifters, these true believers like Nick Fuentes, like these fucking ops, like fucking, like goddamn Tucker Carlson, like everybody, like I watch Tucker Carlson, but I also know who he is. Like it's fine. He's not gonna fucking, do you know what I'm saying? I'm aware of what that is, and it's just, it's not, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I know what you're saying. You're saying that we're about to learn that lesson of the devil you know versus the one you don't. JD Vance and the powers that are behind him are genuinely organized, loaded with money.
Yeah.
They have a very specific plan. I mean, the only counter I throw at you there, though, DJ, is one, they're already kind of implementing it. So it's not like that huge of a difference. Two, JD Vance has less sauce than a fucking uncooked packet of rice. This
He's
motherfucker.
already in there, though, dog. He's already in there. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if they do something to Trump,
you're gonna
he's
need
already
a little bit of people on your team. If you're gonna start implementing Project 2025, you gotta have a demagogue. It's why they ain't killed him yet. I'll be fucking black pill, red pill, green, blue. I'll be that guy.
I don't think so at this point. I think the movement is what it is. I think the move is. I think the actual America first.
You got no sauce, dog.
All right.
Yeah, I mean,
I hope you're right. I hope you're right.
Tucker got sauce.
That's
unbelievably.
Yeah,
Against all odds, he's found some sauce.
But that's what I'm saying. JD Vance ain't got to have the sauce as long as he got the fucking hype man. As long as he got the Flavor Flav. As long as he got the fucking
dude. Tucker Carlson being the Flavor Flav of the apocalypse is really doing it for me right now. It's just my opinion. I'm happy to talk about this for another hour, but I think we should try to cover something else just because.
Yeah, boy.
Because of what you said. Said, DJ, they're trying to turn this into the trial of Donald Trump instead of how rich people and the powerful people operate. How they're using blackmail and kid fucking has helped shape our world and how wild, gross, and insane that is.
Yes, and now we're talking about everywhere there to the media sphere to everything. Like it's crazy watching CNN jump on. Like where were y'all when Alex Acosta, when he first came out, said I have to give this man a sweetheart deal, even though we have 40 young girls here testifying. I have to give him a sweetheart deal because he works for intelligence. Why wasn't every fucking news station in America at the doorstep with a microphone going, dude, what?
He's talking about. May I tell people what you're talking about in case they don't know?
Sure.
They had Jeffrey Epstein. The American government had Jeffrey Epstein. Florida prosecuted him.
Mm-hmm.
He took a deal.
Yep.
And openly, the government was like, well, we got to give him a sweetheart deal because he's in intelligence. So, like, this was a legitimate scandal and should have been treated as such for years. Sorry, DJ. I just don't think a lot of people know that, which is to your point.
Right. And Alex Acosta went on to work for the first Trump administration. Pam Bondi, who was the fucking, it's crazy, dog. And you'll go
the Attorney General of Florida.
But I'm saying, like, for the only reason that the media is doing it now, even Rupert Murdoch, fucking just releasing these leaks. He's the one getting sued. He don't give a fuck. He just released some more shit today. Fucking dude, these motherfuckers.
We got a real power vice situation. There's a real power struggle going on at the top of American and world Western food chain, and it's interesting and scary.
And trying to bring back up Russiagate is such a pathetic move. Trying to do a reverse Russia, dude, it's so pathetic. And motherfuckers are like, nobody's buying it.
All right.
Anyway, that's enough.
Oh
yeah, by the way,
if
y'all want to talk more about this tomorrow or today, actually, will be Conspiracy Babies, and we'll get
Friday.
Right, that's Friday, whatever day that is. Today?
Yeah. I think we'll put this out in the morning, so it will be today when you're hearing this. Folks.
July 25th,
July
tonight.
25th.
Friday, July 25th, Conspiracy Babies in the Discord. Make sure
if you're in Knoxville, don't do that. Come see me. I just got a message from my producer. We're like, I think 10 tickets away from sold out. So
shit.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Kingsport, not the case at all. Couldn't be more different of a story. If you're in the Tri-Cities area, come see me at Kingsport on the 26th. Also, I added Birmingham the 31st, and I added it late, and I'm a little nervous about that one. So if you're in Alabama and you can see me on a Thursday, come on down. I didn't mean to do my plugs in the middle, but we were plugging, so I kept plugging.
Let's plug along.
Yeah.
Do you there was some questions in the Discord about the show in Kingsport. Is it a don't tell show?
It is not. It is my headlining show.
Okay, because I think they thought it was a don't tell, and I don't want someone to buy a ticket to a don't tell show if you're headlining someplace else.
That potential thought that.
See, they don't want you promoting your shows. See, they know we're onto something. Yeah, they know we're onto something. That's why they don't want you to get the information out there.
It would be funny if all my fans. Oh, I think it's me. I think I have bad service. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh no, you're good. You can say you're back now. So go ahead and say what you were saying.
I will say it, but there is a delay, so I apologize for that. I was just saying that that's probably what's going down, is that there's a don't tell in Kingsport. This is so surreal. Every time this happens, I feel stoned out of my mind. You laugh at strange times. DJ nods his head at weird times. It's such a ketamine experience without having to do that. I think we should talk about what's gravy for us this week and move on from Epstein and our own shows.
Wait, before we
unless
leave,
Carmen, you want to plug real quick.
Wait, before we leave. But here's my question is...
Oh, I don't mean leave. I mean, we should talk about something hidden.
No, I know, but I've been thinking about, like, Ted Turner a lot for the last weekend as well. And whatever happened, like, is he, like, a behind-the-doors piece of shit? Like, he's the guy that was...
Compared to what? You want me to call him a kid fucker? I'm not ready to do that. But you want me to say he's, like, a good guy? I doubt it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. There's no way that this guy could have been so pro-climate change, pro-Palestine, like, spending his money to make fucking Captain Planet and Fern Gully so the youth of America would... There's no way that guy would have been all that without trying to make up for something else, right? But I can't find anything. I looked.
Maybe he is on the Epstein list. Maybe he was trying to save the planet so he could have more years. Fucking kids.
Didn't he destroy a bunch of housing to like put in Turner Stadium and like do all that? Didn't he like gentrify a lot of Atlanta? And
I mean, he did.
He made the city of Atlanta a fuck ton of money though.
If we're talking about banging kids versus a little bit of gentrification, I mean, is it me? Am I wrong? One feels worse.
No, you should. I was just trying to look for bad things. That really, honestly, seems like a good guy.
He can't be a good guy because he had too much money. It feels it. You know what I mean? Right. Like outside of like,
well, that's what I'm saying. Is
maybe like a performer, maybe an inventor. Outside, maybe, and even then, I'm suspect. But outside of like an athlete, performer, or inventor, it's impossible to have that much money and be a good person. And even inside the world I just spoke about, it's like, who makes LeBron James shoes? Cheer, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I just like, I don't know, man. I just don't even see, like, it just seems like now if you are real rich, you have to be a villain. Where it seemed like Ted Turner was at least trying to make up for being a piece of shit. Whereas, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was...
Well, they care about legacy, too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they wanted the library named after them. They wanted people to think they were a good person.
So J.D. Vance isn't thinking about legacy? That seems really far-fetched. It seems like he does.
Is, but he's not that rich. Phil's not. Phil's trying to live for fucking ever. And Zuckerberg wants people to think he's cool. J.D. Vance is not that rich. He is the tool for them.
Yeah, it just seems like where's the rich guy that still wants the planet to be here? Like, where is that guy? Is that not being made anymore? Like, because he's also the guy that, like, he's gotten in trouble and had to apologize for being outspoken and all that shit. It's just like, how come nobody wanted to follow in that guy's footsteps? Like, the only reason that Fox News even exists is because, like, listen, it's all rich people's shit. Like, all of the stories behind him. Like, he's a rich guy through and through. The only reason Fox News exists is because him and Murdoch had a feud over a fucking yacht race. And see, he started CNN, so then Murdoch started fucking Fox News.
Oh, that's so wild.
Like, so it's just like, it's still rich people shit, but it's still like, it still was like, I don't know, man. I just always, any story I remember from my past, and then I went and tried to look for it this week, and I was like, where's the drama? Where's the he raped 7 women? Like, where is all the stuff about Ted Turner? And the only thing I found out is that he got fucking dementia in 2018. And fell off between 2010 and 2018. And there wasn't much about him around like then. So it's just like, in a time of exposure where everything is being brought to light, like, was this guy genuinely not a piece of shit? Just happened to be real rich time-wise? I mean, that's very few and far between.
I think he was probably a piece of shit until you start comparing him to the worst people ever.
Yeah,
which is other rich
fair.
people. It's like if you make a list of billionaires and you go, okay, morally, let's rank them. Someone's at the top, someone's at the bottom. You know what I mean? Like, that's just how it's going to work. So I think he's probably fine. I do think, though, that there was something about narcissism in America and power in America and all that being tied up in legacy. The Vanderbilts, Turner, to a certain extent, Murdoch. But then you go down one generation, and it just seems like they all want to live forever and be cool. Like Zuckerberg wearing that chain is.
It's yeah.
Well, that's the new.
It's so
That's
sad.
the new. Those are new. That's the new kids. Those are the new kids. That's the new money.
That's new money stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Very different.
Yeah.
Very different.
Is that not who we're talking about? I mean,
Well, I feel
Well,
like
we're talking about Ted Turner, and he came out of a different era altogether. Like, you can't really.
yeah, the Koch brothers are in his era, and I guess they were pretty evil. Didn't one of them die?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Not
Like,
enough,
he
in my
was
opinion.
against all, like, he was a media guy. He wasn't Cole, and you know what I'm saying? That guy. He's the guy who was like literally arguing pro-Palestine on his own media, like all of his media outlets, and allowing that kind of shit to happen. Like, there's no person like that that's checking any of this. Like, it just seems wild to me that there's no rich person at all in existence that has any kind of fucking decency left in them.
It is wild to think that, to your point, that if Ted Turner hadn't got dementia, we might be doing a lot better.
Right? Like, I low-key feel that way.
I could tell, and I don't have a great counter. Like, I despise that is the nature of reality, that we need these powerful people to check other powerful people. But like,
because that's
can't
all
give
that's
you a
happening right
counter-argument.
now with all this Epstein stuff. That's all that's happening right now. Murdoch and all that, because Murdoch is a conservative fucking through and through. He's literally hated the liberals and I mean, Democrats his entire fucking life. Like that, I believe that man's hatred in his heart.
I don't know if they care, because like I go back to that whole thing that Larry Fink said during the CEO of BlackRock, when they were like, this is like the greatest election. It's like, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, we literally don't matter to these. We all kill each other. They don't.
I actually think you're getting at the heart of what is happening with Trump. And Hitchens is who you were talking about, people being black-pilled. Hitchens is who sort of turned me on to this. There is a difference in the parties at the moment, and it's a difference between people vying for a corporatocracy versus a people vying for an oligarchy.
Yes.
And I do feel like the corporatocracy side's looking at Trump, and specifically Vance and Thiel and those people, and being like, oh, holy shit. Like, corporatocracy works for us because we want people to have just enough money to buy all of our fucking products and keep being slaves for us. But these Thiel and these motherfuckers, they just want to literally rule. Like, they want to get rid of me. They want to replace me. And that's what I think we're having right now. I think we're having a little battle for the future of business and government and the way it's intertwined. And neither side is people I like or agree with. And
I hope they all eat each other, dog.
There's no kind capitalists left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe he was a kind capitalist, because he still was a mega rich, but like some of the shit that he did with his money seems the opposite. Like, I don't know.
He don't have any sustainable development goals. He could have had a fucking a huge part to play in being able to turn funds into like sustainable infrastructure and things of this nature.
He did that shit with the bison where he like started sustainably making bison to make bison because like bison lasted longer and they had a like less of a carbon footprint, and like so he did do shit. There was things that he like even towards the end of his life in 2017 or something, he owned an estate of something and he ended up like donating it to making it a park of, like, you know what I'm saying? He's done shit like that. And I'm not saying that, like, I know a lot could be said like Bill Gates did all that, but I don't know that Ted Turner was experimenting on black women in Africa. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the part of it. Like, where is the reveal on this dude if they're all fucked, if they're all pieces of shit? It just seems like there's no reason to not have like revealed that. What?
Maybe he died before
he's still,
we found
he's
it.
still alive. He's 85, and apparently still has somewhat of his faculties, but has that weird.
Ted Turner's alive?
Ted Turner is still alive. He's 85.
Oh, fuck yourself. There's no way. You're Mandela affecting those shit out of me.
No, I swear to God, I looked it up. He's still alive. He's 85, and he has like it's called not lymphoma. Like there's
Lewy body?
Yeah, Lewy body's dementia.
Damn, Lewy body dementia can be hellacious, but you're fine until the end.
Yeah, and that's
this is why he's evil, Carmen. He fucked off when we needed him most. I mean, my boy Morgan's got Lewy body. He rides his bike miles every day, and every time I go over there, we hang out on the river.
Oh, that's
You
nice.
tell me Ted Turner can't go on Joe Rogan's podcast and call Peter Thiel gay? Peter Thiel is gay. Probably should have used a different example. You know when you're on a roll and then you're not?
Yeah. You know what it is? It's like
guys?
writing a really mean text message and having a misspell in the middle of it. Man, that really sucks out all the juice for me. I'm like, God damn it, it was almost perfect. Fuck.
I crashed out, as the kids say, at an open mic last night. This kid went in front of me, he was like 26, and it was just such a, I don't know, white man's grievance type set.
Oh, Jesus.
His ex was a bitch, and, you know, just like all this stuff, and it just, it bothered me, and anyway, I ended up crashing out on the guy, but I did what I just did. I ended up like going to, you know what I mean? Like the crowd was with me, and then like I started saying words they didn't like. They were like, hey man, next time you shit on a white guy for not being woke enough, maybe don't throw that word at him, dude. Yeah. Felt good though. I got him back by saying that. I'd be like, I know that was wrong, but it felt good. Act like that didn't feel good. Then he came back in the room because he had left to get a beer, and I told him what I said about him, and it wasn't good. I'm not doing great.
Is that what's gravy? What's gravy?
Yeah, I've been thinking about it. It was like fun. It was like a drug, man. You know, like crashing out, as the kids say, is a drug, and it felt good to do it.
I feel like, to me, that's Dexter shit. I like people don't, you know, serial killer that kills serial killers. I feel like they're.
Oh, he deserved it. I thought you were calling me a psychopath.
I guess. I mean, maybe the jury's still out on how nuts you are. You know, you hold it together pretty well, but you know, you're being tested right now, Drew, as the God-fearing people would say. Oh
yeah, I keep telling him, tell God I'm not a good soldier, because I don't fuck that, dude. Nick's sick right now. He's been puking for a day and a half. We hope it's just something he ate, but I'm just like, man, I can't do another one. We need a win.
Yeah,
dude. Have you got to that point where it's like, you know, that old joke, I forgot who did it, where he was like, you go up to a white guy and the fucking shit. A white guy in the grocery store is like, well, my mama died moving with my kids and my dog died. And I can't remember who did that.
Carlos Miller, dude.
Yeah,
Carlos Miller talking about how white people just open up to him and he doesn't understand why.
Yeah.
My sister, her kids, they moved in.
Yeah.
You know how she is. I'm looking at him like, no, I know.
Do you feel like that when the shit starts piling up? You feel like, man, I can't even, like, if I start talking, it's all gonna come out.
Yeah. And then you're a drag.
Right.
You're a bummer.
Well, I think this is why women have been telling you guys to go to therapy for years. Yeah.
Well, I don't even mean for therapy. For therapy, so I'm just saying, like, when things just you can't escape it. Life is happening at such a rapid and shitty fucking like just one after another. You're just like, I'm all consumed with these minute, sometimes minute and small little interferences in my life that are that compounded are creating this fucking atmosphere of pure unadulterated fucking shittiness.
Yeah.
Yes,
Listen, as
a fucking genocide is piped into my face 24/7, and then also life is shitty. And so then my dog threw up, and then this guy wants to get up there and use 8 of my precious fucking minutes. And there was an audience at an open mic. That's crazy. And this is what you're getting. And by the way, dude was talented. It wasn't like he was awful. He was getting a laugh here and there. And it's like, this is what we're doing. And when I get up there, what I open with is like, it's just so boring. How are you still upset? Like you've got everything, including comedy now. Every new special I see has the word faggot in it within the first 10 fucking minutes.
Mm-hmm.
You have taken over everything and you're still upset because you're a fucking pussy. You fucking pussy. And then I dare him to fight me.
Well, that's the problem with it, right? I mean, that's the problem with all these people who are in charge. Alex Carr, fucking Peter Thiel, J.D. Vance. It doesn't matter how much that they gain. It doesn't matter how the money they get. It doesn't matter how many people they kill.
It's
doesn't
a
matter
bottomless pit.
You can't whoop that bitch that's inside you. You can't never whoop
that bitch
that's in your heart.
That's why they whip other bitches. That's why they actually hit women, because they can't beat the own bitch out of them.
Exactly. Or hurt, and like it's just it's crazy.
I wish I'd have said that. I probably still would have gotten in trouble because that's also a naughty word. But you guys can whip that bitch inside you. Let me try, dog.
Dude, you see it all the time, man. It's like, hey, man, these kids are starving, and there's somebody fucking doing whatever, saying something out their mouth. It's like, dog, you got a bitch in you. Like, you've got a living bitch inside you, because, like, I don't know how you do it. Aside from just being, let's just talk about this being the regular human compassion. But, like, I feel like it's a thing inside of you that wants to, and it's women have it, men have it, but I can only speak as a man that's inside me, that when I see children hurt, I have the desire to want to hurt the motherfucker who's hurting them and fucking, help the child. There's no two ways that I can't think about things. Even if it was my worst enemy's child, I would go out of my way to protect that fucking child. There's no two ways about it. So what kind of bitch do you have living inside you that it's not clicking like this? It's got to be something bad.
Yeah.
Man, put that on a t-shirt.
Well, it just comes down to how is being anti-genocide a hot take? And it is a hot take.
It's crazy.
Dude,
like,
if I get one more, and it's sweet, I guess, but if I get one more person thanking me for the stuff I post, I'm like, what? It's nothing. I'm doing nothing.
Yeah. But I guess it's still more than other people. I don't know. Like, it's just like, because that was like the whole thing I've been trying to do this bit about how, like, I don't think I'm smart enough to talk about things that are happening, but then there's dumber people that are talking about things that are happening and they're getting their voices amplified. And I was just like, and that's when I was just like I don't know everything that there is to know about this, but I do know I'm not pro-genocide, and the uproarious applause that happens, and I was like, see how fucked up that is? It's so fucked up to me that you have to clap for me to be anti-genocide. Like, that's fucking crazy.
Fucking nuts, man.
And it also sucks that I feel like I can't just say I'm anti-genocide without feeling like I'm pandering now in some way. How is that? How is it? Like, what the fuck, dude? It's so wild.
Yes.
It's wild fucking navigating this, because, like, and it's just, you know what it is? And it's so crazy because they don't have that. They're not dealing with that at all. They don't think it's still just the thing is they're still talking about politics like politics is in the 80s when we didn't see it happening live. You know, you can use words like casualties and all this other stuff without us seeing the actual human fucking effect of it, dude.
That fucking Cat Williams bit. They went over to Iraq. They killed all them insurgents. I ain't never met no insurgent. I was like, God damn. Then they put them on the TV. I was like, that's motherfuckers in jogging pants. Them is human beings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally.
Dropping a bomb on a motherfucker in a pair of slides. You want to tell me he an insurgent? Oh, that's
God
somebody who
bless
whooped
Cat
the bitch inside him.
Exactly.
Right.
Oh.
Right.
Man, I'm gonna think about that for a week.
It's so true and good, but I guess it's
That's what's gravy?
at the end of the day, yeah, because
Having friends who whooped a bitch inside him?
yes, I'm proud of
Yeah.
you. I'm proud of you for not whooping bitches and whooping the own bitch inside of you, because that truly is where change happens. That's how the betterment of you and humanity happens. Because
Whoop
that
the
bitch
bitch
is
inside
fear,
you.
dog. That's what that bitch is. Think
And I
about
had
it.
a strong
Think about all the dudes that all these Republican, like all these closeted men. Think about that. That's really what it is they're being a bitch about being who they actually are.
Right. Yes. And that's why red pill conspiracies, they're all based around fear, because the motherfuckers are fucking out of their fucking
They're
minds.
just managing a bunch of bitches. That's why. I'm sorry, I'm making Noodle
someone's
uncomfortable.
going to. Well, no, they need to believe that somebody's coming to save them.
Yes. That's why you're a damsel in distress, dog. You're a grown-ass man damsel in distress.
Exactly.
There's a bitch inside you tied to a train track right now.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of saving her, you need to whoop her. Because she tied herself to the train track. Whoop her ass.
Why make me do this?
Yeah. It's crazy.
And you know, that phrase applies to so many things.
I know.
There's different bitches inside you. I've whooped a few of them, but there's a few I ain't fucking got it over on yet.
Like what?
Like, come on now. If I'd beaten it, I'd be more comfortable.
Which just goes back to what we were talking about at the beginning about not all of this stuff being built up and not having like you like that's a bitch that you have to beat. Is you have to get over getting it out. You have to get it out. Because as a person who's had 5 people die in the last 2 fucking years, yeah, it's hard for me to keep it light sometimes when people are like, so what have you been doing the last couple months? Well, just processing, dog. If you want I think we're past niceties. Late stage capitalism, you know what I'm saying? Us being like waterboarded with misinformation. I'm only speaking the truth, which at a lot of times ain't fucking whimsical. But
right.
So for me, that and not only that, but what's gravy for me is that people want that. People want the truth in this time. That's why there's actual investigative journalists thriving on TikTok. There's people who want real motherfucking answers, real motherfucking data, because they're tired of being lied to, man. It's like being in a relationship. It's truly like a great allegory is me being in the relationship. It's so nice not being in a relationship with a narcissist. It's so fucking nice. It also is so telling of how toxic so many of your previous goddamn relationships are. It's the same thing. All of this misinformation, I'm being fucking drowned. You can't even see it. You're in so much of it. You see people charting to tell the holy shit, this is fucking different. This feels different. I feel like I'm not insane all of a sudden.
Yeah.
That hits for me.
Put that on t-shirt too.
That hits for me.
Yeah.
Whoop that bitch.
Awesome.
Here's my gravy, baby. I thought a lot about it. I searched my heart. Hulk Hogan died, and I feel great about it. And I want everybody to, I'm not trying to speak ill of the dead. I hope he's up there in heaven, just ripping his shirt off, saying the N-word, doing all the things he loved. And Rest in piss is how I feel about it. Here's something that someone messaged me about their father. They had a conversation. I won't reveal who, but they had a conversation with their father, and their father said, "Don't get me wrong, that stuff he said, that whole rant, that was terrible. I wouldn't have said that, and it was wrong. But I mean, hell, he just got done fucking his buddy's wife, so I'm sure he was in a weird place."
What the fuck?
Right.
Hulk Hogan was a Hall of Fame bag of shit.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. He's actually in the Stillverse with Bubba the Love Sponge and all that shit. But listen, dude, he's also a union busting motherfucker. Anyways, fuck that motherfucker.
Truly. Shit.
All right.
Let's
We
do
all
it.
got lives to get back to, or I mean, I assume. I think you guys do. I'm pretty sure I do.
Yeah, it's I got it timed out good, so like I can go feed everybody right when we get done here. That's the only limit. But yeah, hey guys, come on into conspiracy babies. We'll talk about.
Are you gonna Epstein it up? I mean, I feel like it's very hot button right now.
Yeah, we imagine
I didn't. I'm in the middle of conspiracy babies right now. DJ came through with like something out of the Sudan or whatever.
I wouldn't put it past him.
I mean,
if that's the curriculum he came up with.
Yeah, man, we could get it.
Oh, they're on to you, dude. Something happened to your microphone.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can hear us, DJ. You're cutting out. It's like they know whatever you're saying is the truth.
Classic. Well, patreon.com/GravyBabyPod. Make sure you go see Drew on tour. I'm doing my next big day. I'll be at Comic-Con today, actually, at 3 p.m. If you're listening to this early on a Friday, I'll be at Comic-Con doing Taskmaster, that very silly show. And
so sick.
Yep. And then doing a run in September in assorted places in California. So if you could come out and see me, carmorales.com. Thank you guys so much for listening. I love you, boys.
Love yous. Oh, DJ left. Bye.
Bye.
You could stick a whole ribeye in one of your back pockets. Like,